Hey everyone, Dave from DBoss Firearms here. Just wanted to take a minute and explain what this episode and this mini-series is about. And this mini-series is about us making a custom AR for TWISTA the Rapper. It's a Thanos themed AR, and we got a chance to work with a lot of great people during this process. We started filming the day after Mike got back from meeting TWISTA, all the way to the day that we got a chance to give it to him, and even the day after that we went out shooting with him. We can't show you everything. I tried to streamline the process as much as possible, but at the end of this episode you're going to want to stick around because you meet Olav from OX Firearms, who created the upper and the lower for this build. He's a very talented gunsmith and very talented gun manufacturer. So without him, I don't think this build would have been as good as it was. So please stick around, and Mike and I really hope you enjoy it. Hey, I think the UPS truck pulled up.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. Hey, it made it.
It did. All right.
That's our package. This is what we've been waiting for.
Let's get this in back.
All right, let's get it back and make sure nobody sees it.
Morning.
Morning. So how was the USCCA training this weekend?
Fantastic. Long nights. Met somebody I didn't think I was going to.
Oh yeah? Who?
TWISTA.
The rapper that holds a Guinness World Record of fastest rapping? That guy?
Yeah.
All right. How'd that go?
Fantastic. Invited me out. Had a fun time. Long night. Class early next morning. And found out too that he wants us to do a build for him.
What kind of a build?
An AR build. But not just any AR build. This one is going to be a Thanos themed AR.
Really?
Yes.
All right. So Cerakote job. Like, how are we gonna make that a Thanos theme?
Well, I had a couple manufacturers in my head right away. I had Unique-ARs and OX Firearms to help, get This put together. So I already had those in my head as soon as he said it. But this guy, TWISTA, is 100% Thanos guy. It's great.
So we got to be a little over the top, probably.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
So he seemed really excited. So we need to work on this and get this moving forward as soon as we can. But this is so exciting, and I don't know.
Okay. So we want to work with OX and Unique. Who are we going to get a hold of first?
I would probably say that we go through Unique, try to get that set. I'll call Olav and see if we can get something moving on that one. That one might take a little bit longer because of what I have envisioned, and try to see if he's able to do that.
Okay. And you think they can do something over the top for him?
Yes. Yes, I do. And especially with our relationship with OX Firearms. They make such a great AR anyways. I think that it'll still be a fantastic AR.
Okay. And so what part of the build do you think OX is going to take care of, and what part is Unique going to take care of?
Unique-AR is going to take care of the handguard primarily, and then the upper and lower receiver is going to be OX Firearms. So we're going to work together with them too on getting the different parts for it. So for the grips, the buttstock, what buffer tube we're going to be using. So we're going to go through and try to figure that stuff out.
Okay. That sounds exciting. Well, OX and Unique-AR, top in the industry. I mean, OX has put out fantastic ARs in the past. I'd take anything that they make. So I'm really excited to see what these guys can do. So let's go get a hold of Unique and see what they have to say.
Fantastic. So this last weekend, Dustin and I were at the USCCA headquarters, and TWISTA interrupted the class. It was a very exciting time for us. I knew who he was when he first came in. Dustin knew who he was, so we got some pictures taken. I gave him one of our hats. He was super excited for it, made a huge impression. Autumn. And then I was at the hotel checking in, going through, and ran into Creative, where we talked for a little bit. Creative is one of TWISTA's best friends, and talked a little bit. Ended up getting invited out with them to the club that he was performing at. And then after the performance, he asked us to do an AR build for him. Not just any AR build, but a Thanos themed AR build. So it was really exciting to be able to get that from him and to move forward, and we're so excited to be able to work with him in the future.
Hey, Michael.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Hey, Brian. Dave here.
Hey, bud.
Hey, so we're looking at the final renderings, the last two that were sent over, and the very last one that we're looking at, I think is the one that we want to go with. It looks like it's going to have the most material removed, and it'll be the lightest option for them.
Correct.
We love that design too, and that's the one we were leaning on.
Yeah, and I think it'll give us the most opportunity also for Cerakote, a Cerakote finish that would absolutely be a next level finish.
I can't wait to see it.
Good deal.
I think you guys need to come up with a call so we can do it all together.
Okay.
That would sound fantastic, actually.
Well, let's make it happen then.
Yeah, we just gotta wait for Olav to finish his the lower and the upper, and then once that's done, we can get that shipped out, and then we could head out.
That would be great. We would love to have you guys.
All right, sounds good.
All right, sounds good.
I guess we'll set up the time to come out there.
Sounds good. Let's make it happen.
All right, talk to you later, bud.
All right, thanks, Brian.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right, well that's pretty exciting.
Very.
I think heading out there and being able to work with them firsthand and getting that done is going to be huge for us to get this done. And also, I think it's a no-brainer. We got to bring Robbie with us.
Yes, I fully concur on that one, because it's going to be worth it, having Rob and Robbie, collide in their expertise of artistic looks, and then kind of figure that out from there. I think it could turn out to be wonderful.
Right, I think so too. So I think we should start pulling some colors, just to see what Cerakote has to offer that we can
Get an idea for.
Just get an idea for it, and just we got to make this thing pop. It's got to look better than what it does on paper.
Yes.
So all right, well let's you figure out some dates. So for us to go out there, and I'll go look at some colors.
All right, sounds good.
All right. All right, so we just got off the phone with Brian from Unique, and he invited us out to Idaho to work on the project out there. I think it's very important that we head out there. Normally we probably wouldn't do something like that, but for this build it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, with this build, it's going to mean that we need to be more in-depth, we need to be more in key with everything. We got to make sure that everything blends together between the upper and lower, and then the handguard. We got to make sure that everything is a seamless transition from one to the next. So it's going to be best to go out there and try to get everything situated. We talked with Rob and Robbie, and they're both excited to meet each other and to go through and create something that's going to be very unique.
A one of a kind, absolutely.
Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
So, got some good news, bad news. I got Olav on the phone right now, which is the good news.
Oh, good, because I'm picking out colors for the handguard.
Yeah. So, hey, Olav, do you want to give him the bad news?
Yeah, so our air compressor just went out.
Okay. So what does that mean for us?
Well, that means we're screwed. So the compressor being out means the machines can't run, and the machines can't run means that I'm not able to machine the part. So that sucks because I'm literally at the last step, and it came in today to come and start machining it after getting all the computer work done, and the compressor just about burnt down the building. So I'm
boy.
screwed.
Well, that's not good. Boy, what are we're headed out this Sunday. Are you having anybody coming in to repair it? Are you going to be able to try and get it to us?
I called downtown. They can't get me a compressor that fast. I'm calling a friend of mine, see if I can get his compressor that he's not using anymore. I don't know. We can't even get the compressor out of the building without taking down the back wall. We're literally in the process of taking our back wall out of our building in order to get it out.
Oh man.
So
I don't have literally there's nothing good about this. I don't know what to say. This is literally the worst that could possibly happen.
what are the chances that we'll have it by Friday?
Probably not
Pray
good
for a
if he's.
miracle?
Say what?
Hope and pray for a miracle.
Okay, I'll hold on to air.
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay. Well. Yeah, that sucks. All right. Well.
I mean,
good.
I don't know. I'd love to say some good news, but I honestly don't have any. I'm tearing my hair out. It's bad. This is bad.
Okay. But if you got a compressor up and running and you actually cut one, is it ready to go? Is it like you're done with it, final stage?
Yeah, I mean, it should be, but I don't know. It's just bad. It's just bad. It's bad timing. It's the worst.
Okay.
Because I gotta machine the part because it's I gotta rough it out, and then I gotta work on all the finishing passes. I gotta make sure that the part isn't gonna vibrate, the tooling isn't gonna vibrate. This just it cuts out all the time that I was gonna have to make a few parts in order to make sure the final one's good. It gets rid of all of my playtime. I have nothing left. The last part that I make, the next part I make has to be right. It's bad.
Okay.
And that's like impossible.
All right. Well, we believe you when you say it. So we'll
Pull a miracle out.
Yeah, we'll just wait to hear from you then. So
Yeah,
we'll just if we got to go out and just handle the handguard and then wait till that's done, we'll have to deal with that when we get back. We were just hoping to have that all done by the time we got out there. So, but
I gotta go. I got stuff. I gotta work. I gotta get this
okay.
done.
All right, sounds good, man. Get back to work.
All right, thank you, Olaf.
All right. Olaf's phone call yesterday was pretty devastating. This really leaves us dead in the water. We're about a week and a half out from headed to Idaho to see the guys at Unique, and this could not be worse timing.
I don't even know what to say right now because this could put us back by months if it's not done. Because who knows when he's going to have availability next to come back in and to be able to go through all this stuff. And he wants his gun suit.
We got to get this done.
All right, sounds good. We'll be on our way.
What's up?
All right, so Olaf just called and said that it's done. So we need to go like right now in order to be able to ship it out today.
You got the upper and the lower done?
Yes, we need to go pick it up. Like
right.
now, let's go.
All right, let's go. All right, so we made it down to OX Firearms. I think we made it down in record time. We got to pick up that upper and lower, and we got to get it shipped out today because it's got to be there by the time we land in Idaho.
Hopefully it is there by the time we get there. Because without it, we can't do anything.
All right, well, let's go ahead and get this thing.
Wow, you guys got here quick.
Yeah, so we are here to pick up the upper and lower receiver.
Okay, it is in the machine. It is not done yet, but I can take you back, show you around the shop if you want.
All right. I guess we got here faster than we thought we would, so.
Yeah.
You guys must have been moving.
Yeah,
Yeah, we were.
Come on back.
sounds good.
I'm Ol of Ox, Nevada. I'm a partner in OX Firearms. We manufacture custom ARs. We make AR-15 receivers. We also do gunsmithing, repair, restoration, modification, about anything you can imagine. I do all the design work for the rifles and all the engineering along with the manufacturing. Then we all assemble them, and yeah, that's pretty much what we do. Honestly, I tinker and I make awesome guns. So this is the shooting range. These are the guns we're working on. This is the gunsmithing area. And then this is the machine. It's actually ready for the next pass. So I'm going to do that real quick. So then, these are the, well, that's right, I'll show you these. This is the first step we did, the first prototype we did. It's kind of roughed out. We had an issue during the roughing. This is the second one. It got a lot further. Had a slight error on this one, so got to work on the next one. So that's what's running, is the final one inside of there. And then this is, these are the upper receivers we're going to be doing. This is just an OX Firearms, a standard receiver. We just came out with these, actually. These are new. So this will actually be the first one on this gun. Will be the first one of these.
Really?
Yes, first one.
That's fascinating. That's the.
So I was looking at the project, and I was trying to figure out what the best way to truly integrate the Thanos into it. And I thought about doing like a full, like a bust or something on it, and I decided that probably the best way to get Thanos in there would be to get a helmet. And there's a lot of different ways to do that. And what I found was, and there's lots of different renderings of the helmet as well. And so I had to find a rendering of the helmet that was quality enough to actually work with, and then find a way to arrange it inside of the receiver to where it wouldn't actually interfere with the function of like the magazine going in, and it wouldn't damage the way that the receiver still has strength. Because like the front of the receiver, where that front takedown lug, there's a certain necessity for strength there. So I needed something that would work in the receiver without cutting it away too much. So I found the receiver model, or the helmet model, a rendering of it that worked pretty good. Then we converted it to from an STL file to a NURBS file, a non-uniform rational B-spline file, and then from that I brought that into the solid model and had to go through and actually put parametric surfaces over top of that in order to get the machine to actually cut the surfaces decently, because NURBS surfaces notoriously don't cut well at all. So I had to make parametric surfaces that flowed along the shape of the helmet in order to actually get a smooth part out of it. And so then I went through and programmed all the paths and everything, and then it was a matter of trying to get everything to line up, all the surfaces to clean up decently without any chatter, and that was tough. While this machine's running, let me go show you the air compressor, what happened there.
Okay.
So, this is the old compressor. I'm still trying to figure out what to do with it. We might rebuild it, maybe not. See, the head's all burned out on it, and so I don't know. They're expensive, so we'll see. It's infuriating. So.
Well, this looks like it was a big undertaking just to even get this in pieces.
Yeah, I mean, these things weigh, this is almost 700 pounds. Jeez. Just this by itself. So it was a nightmare, because we had to take them off before we could move the tank, and trying to get them off in this small area we have was just an absolute nightmare. So you
Oh,
know,
I believe it.
it was a real mess, cutting the wires out, getting the motors off. So it was bad. So when the compressor went out, we came in here, and I don't have a sense of smell. And so we came in here, and my sister said, something smells very strange. There's an oil burning smell. And we're walking around the machine looking, trying to figure out what's burning, because, you know, I'm like, oh crap, something bad is happening. And so like there's a slight haze in the building, and my dad's like, yeah, I do smell something. And the air compressor is running, which we didn't really think too much about because it runs in the background all the time. And so we didn't think too much about it, except for it was just keep running and running. And I'm like, well, that's weird. And then we noticed that there's this clicking noise as well, loud, like bang, 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 bang. And we're like, that's kind of weird. We open up the garage door that leads to our air compressor room, and just smoke just comes out. And we're like, oh crap, because we noticed the top of the air compressor is just like there's a relief valve, and it's just boom, 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 and we're just like, oh crap. And the room is just like 120 degrees. It was insanely hot. And so there's like smoke rolling out, and so we shut down I ran in there and turned it off, and it was weird. When I ran in there, I was like, oh crap, is this thing like way overpressure ready to blow? And so I'm like, well, I'm just shutting it off either way, I'll deal with it. So we shut it off, the room is just burning hot. There's smoke coming off the compressor. And when it first went out, or when I realized like the impact that this is gonna have, like, it was pure panic. I was freaking out, like, I have to get this thing done this week, like this has to be done. And the air compressor's dead. Like, what in the world are we gonna do? Because our shop is very small. You cannot move this compressor out of this building without removing a wall. And that's what we had to do. It was just insane. And so, man, it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. It was bad. But, you know, it worked out. And I have to machine, but I have like no time left to do all this machining. And it takes a long time. When you're doing something with one off, you got to run past. And it was nerve-wracking. It was insane. So, I mean, back there you can see we have our new air compressor here. It's a lot smaller than the one we had before. It's a lot quieter. So that is very nice, and it has a smaller tank. The other one had just a massive tank. So.
And that's that's obviously the wall that you had to knock out?
Yes, this is the wall we had to knock out. We had to take all the plywood down, pull the studs out, and like, oh, it was really bad. And we just took and the tank is huge. It took up most of this room, and so we actually had to take and then rotate it and shift it this way, and then get a big tractor with forks, really long forks, to pick it up and pull it out of the building backwards. And then we had to take this one in. We just brought it in 2 pieces and were able to set it up.
So if you wanted to bring that old one back in, you're doing the same thing. You're knocking that wall
down.
out.
We'd have to knock out the wall and everything. Like we're thinking that instead of, it'd be easier for us to put another addition on. So that's
Right.
what we're thinking.
Right. Boy, well, we can't thank you guys enough. We're very happy with what we see, and I think it's gonna be next level for this build.
Well, Mike called. He said, "Hey, you like a challenge, right?" And I said, "I love a challenge." And he said, "I want a Thanos themed rifle." And I was like, "Well, that's a challenge. Let's do it." So it'll turn out good, but it's not been easy getting there. So
Sure. And I'm guessing this is going to be done here pretty soon, and then we're going to be on our way.
yeah, actually, the program, the step here just finished. I got to start the next one. So yeah, we'll get going.
All right. Sounds
Fantastic.
good. All right. Thanks, Ola.
Yep. I think that this gun is going to be absolutely incredible. It is one of a kind. This gun is, there's not going to be another one like it. It's one thing to say, okay, I want a gun that's themed Thanos. And then it's a whole nother level when you take just a 2D, you could do a Cerakote, something nice, and then make that into a 3D sculpture. This is not just going to be a simple paint or dip it or whatever. This is a sculpture. It's going to be a piece of artwork that is just it's going to be phenomenal. It really is. It's going to be a gun that there's nothing else like it in the world, and I'm super excited to see it.
That was fun.
Boy,
Well-
we can't thank you enough for getting this done, getting that air compressor replaced right away, and then calling us, letting us get down here right away to get it.
It was a very close run thing, very close. But it's done. It's going to look awesome. So, yeah.
Agreed, but we really got to get this out. We got to get back. Yep, we got to get that UPS's hand so we can get it out
Yep.
there. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much,
Awesome.
Olaf.
Thanks, guys.
Yep, thank you.
All right, so we got it. We need to get back to the store, get this shipped, and then see it out in Idaho.
Yep, so next time you see us, we're going to be out in Idaho.
Yes, we are.
All right, let's go, Michael.